You've never been listening to an album, after 4 songs, the album has gone, dance, dance, show me your dancing is good enough to merit this. And you go, is this good enough? And the album goes, no, and stops. No other art, but video games do it all the time.
One of the very first things that you can unlock when the title screen of the original 1991 Sonic the Hedgehog game plays up is to activate the control mode. This is done by waiting for Sonic to appear on the title screen and then pressing up, C, down, C, left, C, then right. If this is done successfully, you should hear a ring sound, and then you can press start to just begin the game as normal. In this mode, you've got rudimentary control over the timer. You can pause the game and hold down the B button to make it advance forwards in slow motion, or the C button to make it skip forwards frame by frame. Yes, it is true, the original cheat code for the very original game on the Sega Mega Drive or Genesis was a slow down mode. When you're bored of this basic command though, just hold the A button when the game is paused to restart the game. We can do much more interesting things with Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, on the title screen, do exactly the same as before, but this time hold the A button alongside the start button whilst you wait for the game to begin. This enables the debug mode, and you'll know if you've done it successfully as the score on the top left of the screen is now going to be covered in random numbers and hex symbols. This tells you immediately that you've enabled the debug mode, the most powerful cheat in the original game. To start off, pause the game and press the B button. Sonic will instantly transform into a random object, switching from the blue hedgehog to one of many sprite objects or enemies littered throughout the level. To switch character, hold the A button, and you can change to become a badnik, some spikes, an item box or a spring, and if you press the C button, you'll literally paste that object into the level map, making it accessible when you return to playing as Sonic. You can paste almost any combination of items you like in, although the more objects there are on the screen, the more likely the game is to bug out. That random code at the top left actually shows the number of sprites currently displayed on the screen at any one time. But now for a real cheat. Go back to the title screen and press up, down, left, right, and hold A and press start. This will take you to the level select where you can access any stage in the game, even skipping right through to the final boss if you wish. For anyone wondering, this is recorded on my original PAL edition Sega Mega Drive, recorded using a HDMI adapter to capture the image on a modern TV. PAL versions of the game run slightly slower than the Japanese and American counterparts, so anyone familiar with the soundtrack may notice it running at about 80% speed. Don't be alarmed, it's not your ears. Europeans really did get a bum deal when it came to pre-HDMI gaming consoles. Sonic 2 runs far smoother than Sonic 1 on PAL systems, and the cheat codes are accessed via an entirely different way. Rather than pressing random buttons on the title screen, you need to scroll down to the sound test and play a specific combination of music to activate cheats. The first one you will want to try out is a combination of songs 19, 65, 9 and 17. You should hear the ring noise if done right, telling you that the code is activated. Then press start and return to the title sequence and hold A whilst you press start to activate the level select. From here, just like in Sonic 1, you can instantly start any zone in the game. However, there is more you can do. In the level select specific sound test, listen to songs 1, 9, 9 again, 2, 1, 1 again, 2, and then 4. Then press start and hold A on the stage of your choice. This means not only are you on a level that you've decided, you've activated the debug mode. This works much like the debug mode in Sonic 1, signified by the random chaos in the front of the level score. and empowering you to scroll around the stage, creating random sprite objects and placing them wherever you wish. You can scroll off the beaten path and see areas of the zone that you couldn't normally access, and you can really mess around to see what you'd like to do on the level. If you hold down the start button when playing as Sonic, return to him by pressing the B button, and then hold down the B button to enable slow motion, just like in the original game. Activating cheats on Sonic 3 requires a bit of skill. You have a very narrow window of opportunity on the title sequence, after the Sega logo has disappeared, but before Sonic settles into position to press up, up, down, down, up, 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 up. That's 2 ups, 2 downs, and then 4 ups. If you hear a chime, you'll know you've done this properly, and you can scroll down to find the sound test mode option where the level select is hidden. From there you can access any of the stages in the game that are playable in the original version of Sonic 3. You'll notice some stages are listed that aren't playable: Mushroom Valley and Sandopolis. This was the first hint to the general public about the delayed content being held back for the sequel, Sonic & Knuckles. However, you can jump into any stage that you wish, and just as in the previous game, if you hold A in start, you'll begin the level in debug mode. This allows you to activate the slow motion version of the level, and then, after you've messed around with that, paste in sprites or objects as you wish. One of the nicer twists on Sonic 3's debug mode is the creation of the Supersonic item box, an item that gives you 50 rings and immediately allows you to become the invincible Supersonic. Another option for players of the game is to restart the game and activate Easy Emerald mode. To do this, go back to the level select and play sounds 2, 4, 5 and 6 in that order. If you do this correctly, the Emerald sound will play and you can begin a level of your choice. The Easy Emerald mode provides Sonic all of the Chaos Emeralds in advance, meaning you don't need to collect them and instead just need the requisite 50 rings to become Super Sonic. Another cool trick you can enable in this level select is the night mode. Now this doesn't require any specific sound combinations, just hold the C button down as you select your starting level in the stage select. This effect is not designed for every level though, and it will cause some visual glitches depending on the stage. Next we have Sonic & Knuckles. Played independently, the sequel to Sonic 3 has no title screen activated cheats. This means, unlike the first game in the trilogy, you can't activate the debug mode. You can, however, manage a rudimentary form of level select pretty quickly if you play through the game up until you reach the very first poly machine. Hanging from it, press left, 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 right, 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 up, up, up. If you hear a ring sound, this means that the level select code has activated, so you just need to hold A and start to return to the title sequence, and then A and start to load the level select. Depending on whether you selected Sonic or Knuckles, not every stage is going to be available, but the majority of this adventure is now reachable. Other Sonic games on the console include Sonic Spinball, the code of which can be reached in the options menu. Once you reach this menu, press A, down, B, down, C, down, A, B, up, A, C, up, B, C, up. You should hear a special sound that means if you return to the title sequence, you can select any level. However, unlike the main games, there's no level select screen. Instead, to start a level, you need to press specific button combinations. The first level can be reached by simply hitting start, as per normal. However, to advance to the other levels, you need to hold either A, B, or C before you press the start button. Holding A will take you to the lava powerhouse. Holding B will take you to the third stage, the machine. Holding C will take you to the final stage, Showdown. Given the difficulty of the game, this is a really important and easy way to pick up where you left off in the earlier attempts. Even better, if you restart the game, as long as you don't power the console down, all of these cheat codes will be remembered by the games. That's equally true for Sonic 1, 2 and 3 as it is for Sonic Spinball. Meaning you don't need to put the command in the options menu again, you just need to reach that title sequence and hold your button combination. The final Sonic game on the original pure Mega Drive system was Traveller's Tales Sonic 3D. Here, the developers did code in a level select screen that requires you to press B, A, right, A, C, up, down, A, or Barracuda for short. This takes you to the main screen. Simply press Start here to advance to begin the game, and the level select will appear. However, in a change of pace, not only can you begin anywhere in the game, you can progress through it at speed by simply pausing the game and pressing the A button to skip to the next stage. Who says this is the slowest Sonic game on the Mega Drive? Although not playable on the original Mega Drive, Sonic CD was playable with the Sega CD add-on, and I think this is a very interesting for how it approaches the cheat codes. There are traditional cheats, such as stage select, which can be reached from the title screen by pressing up, down, down, left, right, B. Any stage in any combination of past, future or present can be reached and played through at your leisure. Alternatively, you can find the developers' best times at playing through their own levels by inputting the code right, right, up, down, C. This is a cool way to compare your own skill against Sonic Team themselves. The next secret is the sound test mode. To get there, press down, 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 left, right, A on the title screen. That is not all this game has to offer, however. To do more, you'll have to play the game on time attack mode and beat every level under 25 minutes 46 seconds. Doing this will ensure you've unlocked everything the game has to offer, including a time attack mode of the special stages. However, outside of them, some new options on the title menu will have appeared, including DA Garden, which is an animated form of the sound test, and visual mode, where you can re-watch the animated cutscenes to your heart's content. This is by no means every secret on the classic old Sonic games. There is more to discover, but it's a good starting point for anyone wanting to explore around the games or struggling to get past a particular level but desperate to see some of the later zones for themselves.